Hey everybody, it is day 2 for us up here at the Pigeon Forge Spring Rod Run, and looks like it's going to be a sunshiny today, so we're going to get out, look around, and show y'all some of the cars I have out here. We hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Here's a nice little Mustang that they have tubbed out, it looks like. It's got a full roll cage in there. And he does have racing seats inside. Yeah, that looks really good. And they have a, I guess a silver or white dividing line between the red and the black. And I think that always looks really good to divide two colors like that. Or I say it always looks good, but a lot of times it looks really good. Here's a 71 Chevy, white with black stripes. It's sitting over here beside this early 50s Chevy pickup truck. And to the other side of it, I guess it's like maybe it's late 60s, early 70s. Okay, it says it's 71 there. Here's an old delivery truck somebody has saved. I hadn't done anything to the paint but cleared over and I guess scuffed it up. And it still has old straight 6 in it. Looking in the back, I'm guessing this was the old milk truck. He's got a couple of old milk cans sitting in there. I see some milk crates too they used to make benches in the back here. Here's a 52 Ford, red with a white top. And it's actually a pretty good looking car. It's nice. Still has original style interior. It's got center line wheels on it. I actually like this car. Here's a 68 Camaro for sale for $35,500. Looks really good. Beside a little stub nose flatbed over there. And you gotta love this. This is one of the little smart cars that somebody's painted up like one of the little tykes. Here's a 60 model Rambler / Nash. And it says it has the original engine and transmission. They're asking $12,500 for it. And you don't see very many of these. This is kind of rare, but I think it's actually pretty neat. Here's a 4-door 55 Chevrolet. It says it still has a 3-speed on the column. Yeah, that's really original looking in there. Somebody brought an old camper up here to sell, which is not unusual. You'll see them up here sometime. This one is marked as already being sold. Here's a 53 Dodge, and I don't see very many of these either, but I actually like it, and it looks good even being 4-door. Here's a 64 Nova with a really bright white paint job on it. Has a small block in it. It says this is a 23 T bucket. It runs great, it says. They're asking $17,500. Most the engine matches the color of the car. Now I really like the flame job on here. It's really neat the way they've done this old Chevrolet truck here. It says it's 4-wheel drive, and it says it's also on a S10 frame, but they left the body, I guess the way it has just aged over the years. Now, let me show you the bed back here. What they did with the bed is they did what people probably used to do years ago when the beds wore out. They just put some regular boards in there, didn't finish them or anything. They just did what they needed to do to keep using this as a work truck. Anyway, it's pretty neat looking. Now here's a 73 Mercury Comet. Yesterday I think I saw a couple of the Maverick Grabbers, which I think would be the kind of like the cousin car to this. Like the little wing spoiler on here too. This is really sharp right here, all in black. Even the engine is black. I really like the color of this old Ford here. They have updated the seats and the steering column in there. Now this is a really different color on this 55 here. It really looks good though. This 55 right here, it really jumps out at you. That red is really bright out here in the sun. Nice clean engine compartment on this one. It has an original style interior in it still. This is a really pretty car. Back here says Bonnie. I don't know if they have named the car or that's the name of the person who owns it, but it's a really pretty car. And that 55 is sitting beside this Ford here. I think it might be a 55 or 56. Here's an old Ford Galaxy that it still looks like it's pretty original looking. I call this a Galaxy, but it's actually a Fairlane. That green truck over there, which is either a Chevrolet or GMC, it's got a crowd around it, so it's drawing some attention. I can see it from the side view here on this angle, and I can tell why. It's a really nice looking truck. Here's a 1930 Chevy.
Right now they're talking about the fact where you going to put us to get it.
There's a 69 Camaro. And over here beside it is a 70 Chevelle Super Sport. It looks like you either got a brand new top or they've armor on the top. That vinyl top's really shining out here in the sun. And it does have a big block. Beside it is a blue version. Here's another 68 Camaro in the orange. Now this big long car is a Ford Galaxy. And again, I like that color on this one. Here's a 67 Chevrolet pickup truck that's for sale. And it's really clean looking. They're asking $59,000. Got the big CST on the door. I'm not sure. It seemed like I heard years ago that stands for custom sport truck, but that could be completely wrong. That's just something that I heard probably when I was a teenager in the parking lot. Here's a 49 Chevrolet panel truck. I've never seen that color combination there before that I can remember. Here's a little Ford Falcon that looks a little different. Got a lot of the engine sticking out through the hood there. Here's a 23 Ford Roadster for sale. They're asking $18,900. The side of a 2000 Corvette that's for sale for $24,000. Here's an old Chevrolet Chevette, and not many of these survived, I don't think. This one, it doesn't show that it's for sale or anything like that. But if you do buy you one of these, you can tell your friends you want a vet. Here's a tubbed out green S10. Now this is a really old bus here. I don't know what make it is. I don't know if it's Chevrolet or what. I think I can barely see letters that say Chevrolet on there, but looks like they got it fixed up like a prison bus. Maybe it looks like prisoners in the windows. And they got a little school bus down here. It's inside the wheel. I guess when it's rolling down the road, the school bus actually rolls its wheels on the inner rim of that wheel. The back end is covered with tags from all across the country, it looks like. Here's a really pretty 57 Chevrolet pickup truck. Now I see on the inside the seats, the corners actually wrap around a little bit. I hadn't seen that that I can remember done on the bench seat. But it looks good inside and out. orange Chevy 2 Nova. It's sitting out here. It's really shining in the sun. They have added a scoop to the hood here. Here's a pretty serious looking Barracuda. I see he's got a tunnel ram with 2 4s on it. Some big wide tires on there. I don't know if it's tub back there or not. It is beside this 69 Roadrunner right here in the bright blue. It shows here he's got the 6-pack system on it. And right beside him is a checker cab that probably needs to be fixed up a little. They really put a lift on this early 70s Chevrolet pickup truck here. Nice orange Jeep sitting here. And that rumble behind me is that pickup truck there. Here's a black Ford Fairlane. Pretty nice inside. Oh look, he's got ghost flames. I don't know if my camera will pick that up or not, but I didn't notice it until I was walking by. Those are always cool. Even got some ghost flames coming up here from the trunk latch. I didn't see it at the front as I walked by. There are some faint flames there. Here's a Ford Galaxy 500 in a pretty shade of blue. It is a convertible. Here's a 55 Chevrolet truck, I believe it is. And as you can see, the body has seen better days. It's rusted through at several spots. But the engine has been upgraded. So it's I guess the heart is still beating on this truck, I guess what you would say. Burgundy 57 here is really nice. And here you got a early 50s or late 40s Chevrolet pickup truck. Got distressed paint on it. That's a little Bondo there. And here's a little pickup truck. This 55 is all tricked out here with the flip front end. I see he's got a big block with a tunnel ram and 2 4s. And there's a Tasmanian Devil there on the front. Here's a 60 Chevy 4-door that's been lowered. Here's a nice Pontiac Firebird. And it looks like they have blacked out the grill and all the badging on the car. And here's a Buick Grand National. And these things are starting to disappear. I don't see as many as I used to. Yeah, I think when these came out, they were supposed to be a very fast car with a turbocharged V6. If this is the same one I'm thinking about. And beside it is another nice Firebird. He's put a lot of attention into the engine compartment there. Got a lot of chrome. There's a couple of SSRs, a black one there. And there's the yellow one. Listen to that old Ford rumble over there. Or was that the Volkswagen? It says this is a 46 Chevy. As you can see, the engine has been upgraded since it was new. cell back here in the back. This yellow Chevrolet truck here has got some shine to it for sure. And here's a bright red Buick with a white top, somewhere in the mid-50s, I'd say. I think this is the first one of these I've saw it here this year. Check out those big bullets there on the front bumpers. Here's a nice 69 Camaro. Rambler Ambassador station wagon. 87 Chevrolet four-wheel drive Silverado. I had a Scottsdale like this. It was red, and I've always regretted letting it go. Here's a nice 60 Chevy in a green color. I really like the wheels that he's got on here. And this is really a pretty car. The side is really clean. Look at the size of that big flat trunk deck back there. I bet people used to use those as picnic tables years ago. There's a Plymouth Valiant. Not really sure what year model this would be. 67 is written on the window up there. Anyway, it's really clean. A couple of Chevelles here. This is a 66. And the red one is probably a 64, 65, I think. Let me back up here a little bit. Again, when you see two year models are close together, you can see how much they can change in just a year or two. Here's a early to mid 60s Chevrolet pickup truck. The way the paint is on this thing is almost as if it could be camouflaged. It is beside this pink street rod right here. Here's a 49 Ford Coupe. It says it's got a 350 engine in it. And I don't know if you would call that color peach or what the name of that color would be, but it's pretty. Now here's a 58 Chevrolet. You don't see a lot of these, but most people who have saw the movie American Graffiti, there was a white one in there, I believe, where this car kind of became famous. How well my camera's picking it up, but it's got a 3.2 barrel set up in there, it looks like. Really nice red interior. Now this one's not out on the street. I saw this in a motel parking lot. I walked down here to get a better look at it. But this is a very unusual custom right here. They chopped the top and they made it look as if they just did stitching to put it back on. Kind of like a Frankenstein type deal there. And you are sitting way down on the floor pan here on this thing. This little Vega here is all fixed up for racing, it looks like. Flames going down the side there. 67 Camaro is kind of getting buried over there by all the other cars. Really clean looking 66 or so Chevy Nova Super Sport. Here's an old Dodge work truck. Got the toolbox bed on the back there. Most of these didn't survive, but it's always good when you see one that did. That's a very utility purpose truck. This Dodge Challenger really gets your attention as you come by. It's really great paint and graphics on it here. Really nice 68 Chevelle. And it's followed by a 67 Camaro. And it's followed by a 69 Camaro. And you can see a 69 Camaro Indy pace car edition there. Chevrolet here, black with red interior. Says this is a 36 Dodge. Done quite a bit of work on the engine compartment on that. 69 Roadrunner here. I see it's got the little dish show caps on there, color matching the rims. Is beside this 58 Ford Fairlane, which is black, and it looks really straight from just looking down the side of it here. 61 Chevrolet, they have louvered the hood on it. The Blazer here looks like it's painted with candy colored paint. It really stands out. That right there will be an attention-getting truck right there, the black with the green lane job. Looks really good. It's a 48 Chevy Coupe. They've obviously done a lot of custom work on it. They do have a skeleton, looks like it's trying to get out here on the front. Chevy 2 station wagon. Either a 58 or 59 Chevrolet truck over there. 36 Ford right here, really bright red color. And this is a Plymouth right here beside it. And I don't know what this one is. It is a Mercury. Here's another 60 Chevy that looks like a really good example of a 48 Ford truck. The truck is a flatbed. I don't know if it's a farm truck or what, but you can tell they put a lot of love into this right here. Here's another 60 Chevy, and this is really bright, gleaming red paint, and they're backed up next to each other. This one has 3 taillights on each side. This one has 2. And I think the bright red here on the right is an Impala, and I'm thinking the one on the left with only 2 taillights on each side is a Bel Air. I'm not certain, but I think that is the difference. And you see you got a little bit of chrome trim around the lights too back there on the Impala. It's not there on the Bel Air. Beautiful orange 55 pickup truck here.
That's what I'm thinking. We don't have to worry about it.
Here's a red 79 Trans Am with the Screaming Chicken on the hood there. It does have T-tops. And I did have a black one of these back in the early 80s. Really nice 69 Camaro convertible, Hugger orange. It does have the houndstooth interior in it, it looks like. Nice clean little GMC pickup truck here, bright red. There's a little truck. baby moons on it. And it's actually got a Ford engine. That's a really nice little Ford pickup there. And here's a 55 Chevrolet that has kind of like an orange metallic paint on it and white. I don't know if you can see it glistening in the sun, but it is really, really vibrant paint. Firebird formula sitting here. I always like these cars. I thought they look really good, and I actually like the formulas better than the other models because I always like those scoops that are on the hood there. My wife saw these two trucks together, and she referred to them as father and son because they look so much alike. One is a Chevrolet, the other is a GMC, but it's all General Motors. We got this one lifted here. Looks like somebody has took an El Camino and put a 69 Camaro front end on it. And I've never seen this before for sure, but it actually turned out pretty nice looking. Let me get around to the back side, see if I can get a look at the back. It looks like it is a El Camino body, but he's actually took the back taillight plate from a 69 Camaro and integrated it into the back end here too. So this is really very ingenious. I really like this. There's an International Harvester pickup truck. Again, you don't see very many of these. You see more of the International Scout SUVs than you do these, but I'm glad this one has survived. There's a black and white 55 Chevrolet for $42,500. There's a really long Lincoln. I think it's a 4-door convertible. What it looks like there, yeah. But anyway, put some really big rims on it, and that's cool. That's nice. It's a 72 Corvette. There's my wife over there with me. And this is still, I'm not going to say original, but it looks like they've tried to leave it close to the way it would have been.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, this is pretty.
Look at the seat.
It's black and it has heavy metal flake blue paint on top.
Look inside it though. It's cool.
Okay, let me take a look inside here. It has a looks like a big block with a tunnel ram, 2 4s.
That's what people don't get in my opinion. See, look at those seats. They're sparkly. See the thing?
Yeah,
It's
it looks like
glossy, isn't it?
got the wide white wall tires. And my wife said to look at this. This is what she thinks of the car. It's cool. Nice white Corvette, somewhere from I guess 68 to 72. But the square body pickup right here, it's got some really nice graphics on it. Really clean looking. Yeah, I found something here that is really nice. It's a bright red 58 Chevrolet. As you can see, it is really a nice vehicle. And Grandma sitting over here, I think she bought it new a few years back. But this really is a pretty car. Let me take a look on the inside here. Yeah, the inside is done up really nice with leather interior. It's really nice. Pretty car. It's a 69 Chevy Super Sport. Black with a red stripe down the side. Nice little red Ford Mustang sitting here. Really smooth looking paint on it. Square body. It looks like it's set up for both racing and show, because it's really nice. Yeah, this really done up pretty nice in here. Here's an old Datsun 240Z. I think it's a 240, but anyway, they've renamed it 350Z because they have dropped in a 350 engine, where I think it would have had an inline 6 when it was a Datsun. I always like the way the gauges were molded into the dash up there on these. It looks like he has won a few trophies with this car. There's a Corvette there beside him. I don't see a front bumper, so it might be a 73. This is an Oldsmobile 88. I guess will be probably late 40s or so, could be early 50s. Wide white wall tires on it. Yeah, that's really sharp right there. Now this car, it says, is a Studebaker Daytona. It does have like racing wheels on there, it looks like. I see the trim here has got a V8 with the 2 racing flag emblems on it. And then when you move the front, though, you can see a turbo sticking out through the hood, so it definitely no longer has the factory engine configuration in there. So this is something I don't remember seeing before. Trans Am here. Here's a 58 two-door wagon, and I don't think that was a factory color right there, but I like the color. Another nice 69 Camaro here. I like this orange Smoky. Chevy Super Sport. There are a lot of 55 through 57 Chevrolets up here. This is just another really good one that's up here. It's really pretty. Chevy Malibu. Here's a 72 model Super Sport. 68 Camaro convertible, and there's another 58. There's 3 58 Chevrolets I've seen up here, and that's good. I like it. A couple of early 70s Camaros. Chevelle sitting side by side. Here's a Pontiac station wagon. Early 60s probably. And how do you like the fins that were on this Pontiac? Kind of made a V. You could almost store stuff in there. Here's a bright red Dodge Challenger. It's really bright. They've done a little work to the engine there. It's got 2 4s on it now, I see. And it's got the wing spoiler on the back, which I always like those. And it's beside this 68 Camaro here. Pickup truck right here, it looks kind of unassuming when you look at it. It's got nice tires and wheels on it, everything. But then when you look under the hood, It does have a supercharger in here. I've never seen this configuration, but it's to the side, and I guess it's so you can get it all in here and close the hood, and nobody knows what you got under the hood there. But that's nice. Here's a 67 Plymouth Satellite, and they have dropped a late model 392 Hemi in here. We got the big billboard Hemi sign on the back quarter panel back here, which I like that. Here's a blue metallic Trans Am with T-tops. Really clean blue 65 Chevelle. CB2 Plymouth Skimp. Came across this. I don't know what to think about it. It's definitely not factory. It looks like an early 50s, maybe Ford. It's got a straight 6-cylinder in here. These back fenders back here look like they might have come off of like a 55 through 59 Chevrolet step-side truck. But this is definitely a little bit unusual. Nice little sedan here. Says it's a 34 Chevy. It says this is a 39 Dodge, little rat rod style truck. It does have a later model engine in it. I see he's put hinges on the wood bed cover back here so you can open that up and store stuff there. Another little roaster here on the street. I'd like to have it, I really would. 57 and 58 Chevrolet here. It's hard to believe this Mustang is over 20 years old now. It's a 03 model. Mach 1, it says one owner. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since these came out new. Here's a really pretty Chevrolet truck. I think it's a 56 model. Really beautiful metal flake paint on it. It has really nice tan leather interior. I don't know if you can see it through the window there, but it's really nice on the side. And a beautiful wood bed. There's a 59 model El Camino. Don't see these very often. I saw this going down the road, but I hadn't been able to take a good look at it, but he is parked now. So this is definitely a little bit different.
Sorry. I'm trying to move along with you.
So if you're here looking for the unusual, this is definitely the
that
unusual. There's a big spatula.
Twist. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, it's got a wind-up key on the back, so that's how it works.
I can't think of what that was called. All parts done.
Some type of delivery van or something I'm not familiar with. So Dodge, it says. Really nice 66 or 67 Chevy T-Nova. Here's a nice 1970 Mustang Fastback. Looks like he's made a few modifications on the engine there. And it's got really slick paint. Really nice 57 Chevy here. It's 47.5 if you like on it. Dodge Dart here that's really shiny. It says it's got a 360 in it. Here's Grumpy Joe's speed shop right here. I guess this is their shop truck, and it is for sale. Here's a nice little coupe with a gold flame job on it. The orange pickup right there is really nice, really clean looking. Good clean wood bed, wood dash, really nice. Here's another Studebaker wagon, and I think this is like the third or fourth one that I've seen. This one is a Lark. Here's a Chevy van that I almost didn't notice. You don't see very many of these anymore. It's actually got metal flake paint on it. This is a big, nice 59 Cadillac four-door, big wide white walls. This is a very custom car right here. Looks like a small block Chevy engine in here. It's a 51 Mercury sedan, it says. And then get back here to the back. Show you what they've done to the back end there. I don't know exactly what has been done. There's actually look like 72 Monte Carlo type lights. Or it could be from a completely different car and just turned upright. I'm not sure. That's different. So I got a little Chevy 2 and a Doodlebug here. The window says this is a 36 Hudson, and as you can tell by the engine, this one really looks serious. Anyway, that's a nice looking rod right there. This is a 1960 Pontiac Bonneville, and it is really a long car. I like it, but it's really long. Fiberglass body dune buggy, and this is actually the first one I've seen up here, I believe. Here's a really bright 64 Chevelle station wagon, and it is beside of a 62 Cadillac. And my brother actually owned one of these when he was in high school. Sure, but I believe this is a Studebaker pickup truck. They've got some buffaloes airbrushed on the hood here. And here's a, I don't know what particular car this is, but it's just white and purple with a flame job. There's a little blue Ford coupe. There's Pontiac Grand Prix. And this, I don't know what this is, but it is unusual. It's lowered. It has turtle shells on the hood there, or on the fender, I guess I'd say. But this is a little bit different. And they are pulling the trailer. Ford delivery truck. They've named it Rusty Ranch Hot Rods and Customs. So they got the exhaust coming out the side there. Bucket seats inside, and they have definitely upgraded the engine in there. I can't see it very well, but it is upgraded for sure. Yeah, it says LS6. Here's a neat little truck for one of the businesses in town, Tennessee Taffy, and it also says Hillbilly Taffy, but it's from the Smoky Mountain Candy Makers. That's good advertising right there. And on the front, it says, "Here comes your candy." Couple of nice Camaros. Here's a really nice Mustang convertible here. I really like the color they've got it painted. Like the wheels they have on there, it's just a really good looking car. Got the luggage rack on the back. Well, everybody, I guess that's about all the filming we're going to do up here at the Rod Run for today. We've got to head back home and go to work tomorrow, but we hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, we appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And join us next time. And we'll go to another car show, or we will visit a small town somewhere. So we'd love for you to join us. Until then, y'all be blessed. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.